We are back again, episode 3 with Agge and Boras discuss. And we have today some nice topics. How are you, my old friend? Old sport, feeling good?
Very, very good. Super excited for the Euros and just to speak to you again. I mean, it's been a while, and you might gonna hear some bragging from my side off in this episode because Denmark, we're going to the Euros, so I'm excited and yeah, great to speak to you again.
First out though, let's talk about FC. We have a new item from our neighbors, the great Holland, but this one is not the same rating. This one was also free. Did you try out this Beats by Holland?
Powerhouse, as we spoke about, and he certainly looked like a great player to get in your squad, especially when you can get him for free. And let's just check these out as well, that we're sitting with our Beats by Vikings, as I call them.
We had chosen. This is very limited, this one. Beats, headset. I think the same as Holland has himself. That's quite cool. So if you're there now listening, Holland, we are almost the same. Yeah, and now, as always, Freebro, I have a small question. You know, always a bit of quiz. So he has a cousin that also plays pro. Do you know about this guy's last name?
Is it Albert Chout?
Might be one of the cousins, but he had a promo card lately. It was called Dynasties. Brunes. He might have maybe more cousins that play pro.
Is there some sort of extra chemistry?
I think it could have been cool if it had like some special chemistry. Maybe that is for next year, if you listen. That could be nice. Super chemistry. But now, Agge, let's talk about the big next tournament. UEFA Euro 2024. Denmark qualified for the Euros. Do you think you have good chances?
The realistic answer is, as we speak, we don't stand a chance of winning the Euros. The way that we played in the qualification was not the best, to be honest. I think we had bigger expectations. We also are a small country, and we might overperformed for a long time. So the fact that we qualified again and we did it quite convincingly, I guess, is great, but I don't see us going very far in the competition if we don't change up something, because we had some issues in the qualification, and as you might know, there was a country who scored against us which didn't score for, I think, almost a century. Do you know what country that is?
San Marino, perhaps?
Yes, they scored to 1-1. At the end of the day, we got the job done, and that's what matters. But seeing us competing with the likes of France, England, Spain, Portugal, it
Croatia,
could be very, very
as well
tough.
as
Croatia, Netherlands. I mean, there's a lot of good teams, and we're definitely, if we find some of the old game that we had at the last Euros, we could go very far. But we are underdogs for sure.
But I mean, going through should be quite easy for Denmark standards. I mean, top 3, most groups. To make top 3, you have though England, Serbia, Slovenia, but I think Denmark should make it. So this is now quite a big question, but who do you think is the favorite to win the entire thing?
If it's not France, I think England is gonna be the second favorites. Just when you look at the team, I mean,
they have the best team they had maybe ever.
Yeah,
and
I
now
think
plenty
so
of players
too.
in their prime and peak. You know, like Kane. There are players like youngsters like Bellingham. Yeah, Bellingham is insane now.
Declan Rice. Do you know
Saka.
how good Rice is? One day, whenever I get a son, he's gonna get called Declan.
Yeah, I think they could definitely win this time. So last time they fell short in the final against Italy, and that was after pens. So I think this time they could actually make it. But France, though, always France, and I think also Spain lately doing great. Germany always good. And maybe dark horse, as always, Croatia.
One underdog that you could just never count out who could win the entire thing is Italy. I'm just saying, I mean, you never know. You never know. You never know when they come. Maybe they'll go out of the groups, maybe they'll go the entire way, but you can never count the Italians out.
But have you tried out some of these new items that came out this week? Also, we had some free items they could get. FC 24 Euro players. You had Morata, Van Dijk, Wirtz, Grealish also, England, Dembele, Chiesa. I packed myself Chiesa. Quite good.
I did play against Van Dijk, and I mean, he's always gonna be painful to play against.
I mean, there's something wrong about him. They just have to patch him. He's broken. He wins every challenge. He wins every header. And this one that came out this week was called Euro. Not the same stats, a bit nerfed, but still will be, if you pull them, a huge dub. This year Van Dijk is just different. Patch him.
I think a nice joker to have is, but that's again the Arsenal bias, so I should quit
Yeah,
that
he's now playing
saying.
for Arsenal bias.
But Bergkamp.
Bergkamp, yeah. But Bergkamp is cheap. He's 85,000 coins here, and 4-4.
And a fun guy to play with. I think we should make a drill here, or we both have to mention 3 players that we think will come in the top 3. The 2 obvious ones for me, Kylian and Harry Kane. I want to throw in a joker here. I'll go with, it's not a shocker, Lukaku.
And I say, still Spain, the late bloomer Morata.
He's an interesting player, right? Because every manager rated him, and his stats is actually pretty decent. So, I mean, maybe he's a bit underappreciated, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he always had qualities, but maybe wasn't there always mentally or something with the confidence. But this year, though, he has been so far crazy good.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a
peaking.
joker. It's Jonas Wind from Wolfsburg. He scored a lot of goals. Jonas Wind. His technique and first touch is on top level, and I think he's gonna be one to watch at the Euros for us. So
alright, but I think that's it for today. With these last words, watch out for the giant wind.
oh, I have another one. Alexander Isak.
We're done here. We're done.
I had to mention it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and see you guys again soon. Bye bye.